Hey guys, welcome to Under the Yard Sports. I'm Eric Hobbs. Real quick video talking about Bralen Henderson, new transfer defensive lineman to Mizzou from Ohio. Before we begin, please subscribe to the YouTube channel and find us on Facebook, Instagram, X, and Spotify. So Bralen Henderson is kind of an interesting transfer guy. He's 6'2", 280 pounds, defensive tackle. Coming from the Ohio Bobcats out of the MAC, originally from Pittsburgh. He is coming to Mizzou as a grad transfer, so this year is it for him. He, excuse me, he had kind of modest stats. He was involved, and I'll talk about why those stats, maybe mean more than what it might seem like, I guess you could say. As far as his rating, well, consensus 3-star, solid, middle of the pack kind of a transfer guy. When you look at the scouting report, he is 6'2", 280. That stands out. Yeah, the immediate thought is undersized for the SEC. MAC is different than the SEC, right? Darius Robinson was not that much bigger, but is it fair to compare anybody to a first round talent? So, we'll see. It'll be interesting because he is going to be giving up 30, 40 pounds to some SEC offensive linemen that he'll be matched up against. He does have a height advantage. Well, Eric, he's 6'2". How's that possible? What I mean is that it's at 6'2", it might be a little easier for him to be the low man, to have that lower center of gravity. Football, low man wins on the line of scrimmage. He has to do that just with his size. He has to be the low man to maintain that leverage. That's the key to his success playing on the line in the SEC. He graded out pretty evenly, according to Pro Football Focus. A 64 run, 63 pass. I might have those backwards, but 64 and 63. So you get the idea. Pretty even. This is an interesting pickup for Missouri because it signifies to me that Drinkwitz is not sold on one or both of Marquise Gracial and Jalen Marshall, your depth guys at defensive tackle. And they've been mentioned in practice or press conferences during spring ball about, hey, we need them to step up, or we're waiting for them to step up. To me, this signifies that they're not sold on one or both of those guys. So this is kind of an insurance policy. Henderson is not expected, I don't think, to go out and compete with Chris McClellan to be DT1. If he goes out there and he's that good, great. McClellan was super last year. If Henderson comes in and is playing at that level, that's all the better for Missouri, right? That's a good problem to have. Not expected. This is a depth guy. This is when someone needs a blow, 15, maybe 20 snaps a game type of a guy. And hey, maybe Marshall and Gracial work out, and maybe Henderson doesn't play very much. We'll see. I think the hope is that he's not playing tons and tons of minutes and that he is more of an insurance policy kind of guy. It goes to show you what kind of roster Missouri has, how complete it is. That's the type of guy Missouri is adding at this point. They're not out there scrambling to find a wide receiver or a linebacker. This is, hey, we could use a little more depth here. Let's work on that. And that's great for Missouri. It's a sign that the roster is nearly complete as realistically as it could be. So keep it tuned here, guys. Under the Yard Sports, we'll have you covered for any other additions Missouri might have. They're getting pretty close to having a set roster, so we'll keep an eye on that. Until next time, thank you for watching.